don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and asks to do that. Fuel truck is in position. Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and asks to do that. Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
beyond ATC connected.
Good afternoon.
Visibility 10 miles or more, few clouds at 2,000, scattered at 10,000, ceiling 25,000 broken, temperature 29er, dew point 24, QNH 1009er, landing and departing runway 04, transition level 130, advise on initial contact, you have information Gulf.
These include laptops, handbags,
Lapu Lapu Mactan Cebu Airport, information Gulf, 09er 14 Zulu, wind 040 at 6. Visibility 10 miles or more, few clouds at 2,000, scattered at 10,000, ceiling 25,000 broken, temperature 29er, dew point 24, QNH 1009er, landing and departing runway 04, transition level 130, advise on initial contact, you have information Gulf.
enabling all remaining customers to board.
Lapu Lapu Mactan Cebu Airport, information Gulf, 09er 14 Zulu, wind 040 at 6. Visibility 10 miles or more, few clouds at 2,000, scattered at 10,000, ceiling 25,000 broken, temperature 29er, dew point 24, QNH 1009er, landing and departing runway 04, transition level 130, advise on initial contact, you have information Gulf. Lapu Lapu Mactan Cebu Airport, information Gulf, 09er 14 Zulu, wind 040 at 6. Visibility 10 miles or more, few clouds at 2,000, scattered at 10,000, ceiling 25,000 broken, temperature 29er, dew point 24, QNH 1009er, landing and departing runway 04, transition level 130, advise on initial contact, you have information Gulf.
Cebu 372, request IFR clearance to Ninoy Aquino.
Cebu 372, Mactan delivery, expect runway 04. Climb 6,000 feet on runway center lane, then expect radar vectors MULIP. Squawk 1511.
Expect runway 04, climb 6,000 feet on runway center lane, then expect radar vectors MULIP. Squawk 1511, Cebu 372.
Cebu 372, read back correct. Contact ground 121.8 when ready for push or start.
Will contact ground 121.8 when ready for pushback or engine start. Cebu 372, bye-bye, thanks.
You're welcome. Have a great flight.
and gentlemen, welcome on board our flight. Please place your large bags into the overhead lockers, wheels first, and keep your small items under the seat in front of you. These include laptops, handbags, duty-free and loose items of clothing. If you are seated in an emergency exit row or a front row bulkhead seat, all of your items must be placed into an overhead locker. Once you have safely stowed your cabin bag, please take your seat. To help us ensure an on-time departure, we would kindly ask that you keep the aisle clear, enabling all remaining customers to board. Your seatbelt can now be fastened ready for departure. This is a no-smoking service. Thank you for observing this policy.
Flying Bulgaria 69, gate Romeo 11 Alpha taxi via Delta, Bravo.
Gate Romeo 11 Alpha via Delta, Bravo, flying Bulgaria 69.
Cebu 372, gate Bravo 4 request pushback and engine start.
Cebu 372, Macton ground, pushback, approved, face southwest.
Pushback approved, face southwest, Cebu 372.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Illuminated signs and crew instructions including the following safety procedures. The safety card found in your seat pocket contains important information about exit routes, oxygen masks, life jackets, and the brace position.
Airfield 2335 at Gate Romeo 75, request pushback.
Please set parking brakes.
Airfield 2335, Macton ground, pushback approved, face southeast. Pushback and engine start approved, face southeast. Airfield 2335.
Air supply fails. Masks will drop from...
Cebu 372 ready to taxi to the active.
Cebu 372, runway 04, taxi via Foxtrot, Bravo, Kilo.
Runway 04 taxi via Foxtrot, Bravo, Kilo, Cebu 372.
the waste and...
Cebu 581, Gate Romeo 11, taxi via Delta, Bravo.
Not
Gate Romeo 11 via Delta, Bravo, Cebu 581.
inflated by
removed.
pulling the toggle. If it fails to inflate
Left is clear.
or needs
Right is
topping,
clear.
blow into this tube. And whistle for attracting attention. The cabin crew can assist you with life jackets for children. Your tray table must now be stowed, armrest down, window blinds open, and seatbelt fastened. Further information regarding your safety on board can be found in the in-flight magazine. We hope you have a great flight. Ladies and gentlemen, we will shortly be dimming the lights. You can turn on a reading light using the controls...
Airfield
above.
2335, ready to taxi to the active. Airfield 2335, runway 04, taxi via Foxtrot 2 Bravo, Kilo. Runway 04, taxi via Foxtrot 2 Bravo, Kilo, Airfield 2335. Airfield 2335, contact Macton Tower 118.1, have a good afternoon. Contact Tower 118.1, Airfield 2335. All aircraft be advised, information hotel now current. QNH 1009er. Cebu 372, contact Macton Tower 118.1.
Contact Tower 118.1 Cebu 372, have a good afternoon. Cebu 372, ready to go, runway 04.
Cebu 372, Macton Tower, wind 040 at 6, fly runway heading. Runway 04 cleared for takeoff.
Fly runway heading, runway 04 cleared for takeoff, Cebu 372.
Macton Tower, Cebu 598, visual runway 04.
Cebu 598, Macton Tower, continue.
Roger, Cebu 598.
Cebu 598, wind 040, at 6 runway 04 cleared to land.
Runway 04 cleared to land, Cebu 598.
Cebu 372, contact Macton departure 132.2.
Contact Macton departure 132.2 Cebu 372.
Airfield 2383, descend to 1,517 feet.
Descend to 1,517 feet. Airfield 2383.
Airfield 2383, descend to 1,500 feet.
Descend to 1,500 feet. Airfield 2383.
Airfield 2383, descend to 1,517 feet.
Descend to 1,517 feet. Airfield 2383.
Macton Cebu 372, 3,700 feet.
Recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened whenever
Airfield 2383, descend to 1,500 feet.
Descend to 1,500 feet. Airfield 2383.
Airfield 2859, descend to 2,500 feet.
Descend to 2,500 feet, airfield 2859.
Airfield 2383, descend to 1,517 feet.
Descend to 1,517 feet. Airfield 2383.
Airfield 2383, descend to 1,500 feet.
Descend to 1,500 feet. Airfield 2383.
Airfield 2859, turn left, heading 105.
Turn left, heading 105, airfield 2859.
Cebu 372, Macton departure identified, climb to flight level 180.
Climb to flight level 180 Cebu 372.
Airfield 2859, airport is at your 10 o'clock 12 miles. Report the field in sight.
Field in sight, airfield 2859.
Airfield 2859, cleared visual approach runway 04.
Cleared visual approach 04, airfield 2859.
Airfield 2383, turn right, heading 045.
Turn right, heading 045, airfield 2383.
Airfield 2383, turn right, heading 045.
Turn right, heading 045, airfield 2383.
Airfield 2383, turn right, heading 045.
Turn right, heading 045, airfield 2383.
Airfield 2383, turn right, heading 045.
Turn right, heading 045, airfield 2383.
Airfield 2383, turn right, heading 045.
Turn right, heading 045, airfield 2383.
Airfield 2383, turn right, heading 045.
Turn right, heading 045, airfield 2383.
Airfield 2383, turn right, heading 045.
Turn right, heading 045, airfield 2383.
Airfield 2383, turn right, heading 045.
Turn right, heading 045, airfield 2383.
Airfield 2383, turn right, heading 045.
Turn right, heading 045, airfield 2383.
Airfield 2383, turn right, heading 045.
Turn right, heading 045, airfield 2383.
Airfield 2859, descend to 1,000 feet.
Descend to 1,000 feet. Airfield 2859.
Airfield 2383, airport is at your 12 o'clock 2 miles. Report the field in sight.
Field in sight, airfield 2383.
Airfield 2383, cleared visual approach runway 04.
Cleared visual approach 04, airfield 2383.
Airfield 2383, contact Mackin Tower 118.1, bye-bye.
Contact tower 118.1, airfield 2383.
Airfield 2859, contact Mackin Tower 118.1, bye-bye.
Over to tower 118.1, airfield 2859.
Cebu 372, clear direct Milo. Resume all navigation.
Clear direct Milo. Resume all navigation. Cebu 372.
Cebu 372, contact Mackin Control 127.5.
Center on 127.5, Cebu 372, bye-bye. Macton Control, Cebu 372 through flight level 156 for flight level 180.
Cebu 372, Mackin Control identified, climb to flight level 360.
Climb to flight level 360, Cebu 372.
Mackin Control, airfield 2335, climbing 7,000 feet for 10,000 feet direct headwind. Airfield 2335, Mackin Control, good afternoon, identified, climb to flight level 150. Climb to flight level 150, airfield 2335. Airfield 2239, contact Macton approach 132.2. Contact Macton approach 132.2, airfield 2239. Philippine 210 Heavy, contact Manila, control 128.3, bye-bye. Center on 128.3, Philippine 210 Heavy. Red 8977, radar vectors, runway 04. Report ready for descent.
Radar vectors, runway 04, ready for descent. Cool Red 8977.
Cool Red 8977, Lapu-Lapu Mactan Cebu Airport, landing runway 04.
Lapu-Lapu Mactan Cebu Airport, landing runway 04, Cool Red 8977.
Philippine 2998, contact Manila Control 128.3. Center on 128.3, Philippine 2998. Have a good afternoon. Cool Red 8977, turn right, heading 160, vectors for the approach.
Turn right, heading 160, Cool Red 8977.
Cool Red 8977, contact Mactan approach 132.2.
Contact Mactan approach 132.2, Cool Red 8977.
Cebu 488, contact Manila Control 128.3.
Center on 128.3, Cebu 488.
Cathay 925 Heavy Mactan Control, expect radar vectors, runway 04.
Expect radar vectors. Runway 04, Cathay 925 Heavy.
Mactan Control, Starwalker 783, flight level 339er.
Starwalker 783, Mactan Control identified. Cathay 925 Heavy, radar vectors, runway 04. Report ready for descent.
Radar vectors, runway 04, ready for descent. Cathay 925 Heavy.
Cathay 925 Heavy, Lapu-Lapu Mactan Cebu Airport landing, runway 04.
All right, Lapu-Lapu Mactan Cebu Airport landing, runway 04, Cathay 925 Heavy.
Cathay 925 Heavy, descent to flight level 210.
Descend to flight level 210, Cathay 925 Heavy.
Airfield 2526, contact Manila Control 128.3.
Center on 128.3, airfield 2526.
Cathay 925 Heavy, descend to flight level 207.
Descend to flight level 207, Cathay 925 Heavy.
Cathay 925 Heavy, turn right, heading 160 vectors for the approach.
Turn right, heading 160, Cathay 925 Heavy.
Cathay 925 Heavy, contact Mactan approach 13.2.2.
Contact Mactan, approach 13.2.2, Cathay 925 Heavy.
Starwalker 783, Mactan Control, expect radar vectors, runway 04.
Expect radar vectors, runway 04, Starwalker 783. Macton Control, Airfield 2861. Good afternoon, flight level 294.
Airfield 2861, Macton Control, radar contact. Continue climb to flight level 310.
Continue climb to flight level 310, Airfield 2861.
Philippine 433, Macton Control, expect radar vectors, runway 04.
Expect radar vectors. Runway 04, Philippine 433.
Airfield 2335, Macton Control, expect TACLO 2 Bravo, runway 30. Expect TACLO 2 Bravo, runway 30, Airfield 2335. Cebu 372, contact Manila Control 128.3 bye.
Contact Manila Control 128.3 Cebu 372 bye. Manila Control Cebu 372 flight level 360.
Cebu 372, Manila Control identified.
Ceiling 9,000 overcast, temperature 29er, 2.25, QNH 1010, landing runway 06, departing runway 06, 1 tree, transition level 130, bird activity in vicinity of airport. Advise on initial contact, you have information Lima. Ninoy Aquino Airport information Lima, 1000 Zulu, wind 120 at 8, visibility 10 miles or more, light rain, scattered at 2,300, ceiling 9,000 overcast, temperature 29er, 2.25, QNH 1010, landing runway 06, departing runway 06, 1 tree, transition level 130, bird activity in vicinity of airport. Advise on initial contact, you have information Lima. Ninoy Aquino Airport information Lima, 1000 Zulu, wind 120 at 8, visibility 10 miles or more, light rain, scattered at 2,300, ceiling 9,000 overcast, temperature 29er, 2.25, QNH 1010, landing runway 06, departing runway 06, 1 tree, transition level 130, bird activity in vicinity of airport. Advise on initial contact, you have information Lima. Ninoy Aquino Airport information Lima, 1000 Zulu, wind 120 at 8, visibility 10 miles or more, light rain, scattered at 2,300, ceiling 9,000 overcast, temperature 29er, 2.25, QNH 1010, landing runway 06, departing runway 06, 1 tree, transition level 130, bird activity in vicinity of airport. Advise on initial contact, you have information Lima. Ninoy Aquino Airport information Lima, 1000 Zulu, wind 120 at 8, visibility 10 miles or more, light rain, scattered at 2,300, ceiling 9,000 overcast, temperature 29er, 2.25, QNH 1010, landing runway 06, departing runway 06, 1 tree, transition level 130, bird activity in vicinity of airport. Advise on initial contact, you have information Lima. Ninoy Aquino Airport information Lima, 1000 Zulu, wind 120 at 8, visibility 10 miles or more, light rain, scattered at 2,300, ceiling 9,000 overcast, temperature 29er, 2.25, QNH 1010, landing runway 06, departing runway 06, one tree, transition level 130, bird activity in vicinity of airport. Advise on initial contact.
Manila Control, Cebu 372, flight level 360.
Cebu 372, Manila Control, expect Condi Tree Romeo, runway 06.
Expect Condi Tree Romeo, runway 06, Cebu 372.
Cebu 372, Condi Tree Romeo, runway 06. Report ready for descent.
Condi Tree Romeo, runway 06, call when ready, Cebu 372.
Cebu 372, descend to flight level 230.
Descend to flight level 230, Cebu 372.
Airfield 2526, contact Manila, approach 124.8.
Contact Manila, approach 124.8, airfield 2526.
Airfield 2974, contact Manila, approach 124.8.
Contact Manila. Approach 124.8, airfield 2974.
Philippine 2998, contact Manila, approach 124.8.
Contact Manila. Approach 124.8, Philippine 2998.
Airs with 149, Manila Control, expect Bugle 1 Alpha, runway 06.
Expect Bugle 1 Alpha, runway 06, airs, lift 149.
with 149, Bugle 1 Alpha, runway 06. Report ready for descent.
Bugle 1 Alpha, runway 06, ready for descent. Air Swift 149.
Air Swift 149, descend 1,700 feet, QNH 1010.
Descend to 1,700 feet. Air Swift 149.
Cebu 372, descend to flight level 140.
Descend to flight level 140, Cebu 372.
Cebu 372, contact Manila, approach 124.8.
Contact Manila, approach 124.8 Cebu 372. Manila approach, Cebu 372, flight level 156, we have mic on board.
Cebu 372 Manila approach. Good afternoon. QNH 1010, expect the RNAV runway 06 with the trees transition.
QNH 1010, expect the RNAV runway 06 with the trees transition. Cebu 372.
Airfield 2526, descend to 2,000 feet.
Descend to 2,000 feet. Airfield 2526.
Cebu 372, descend to 7,000 feet. QNH 1010.
Descend to 7,000 feet. QNH 1010 Cebu 372.
Manila, approach, airs, lift 149. Good afternoon, 9,300 feet, we have mic on board.
Airfield 2526, descend to 1,700 feet.
Descend to 1,700 feet, airfield 2526.
Airfield 2526, 3 miles from LL611, turn right, heading 040, maintain 1,700 feet until established. Cleared ILS runway 06.
Turn right, heading 040, 1,700 feet until established. Cleared ILS runway 06, airfield 2526.
Airs, with 149 Manila approach. Good afternoon. QNH 1010, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 06.
QNH 1010, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 06 airs, with 149.
Airfield 2526, contact Manila Tower 118.1.
Over to Tower 118.1, airfield 2526.
Cebu 372, descend to 5,000 feet.
Descend to 5,000 feet, Cebu 372.
Cebu 372, clear direct trees, cross trees that are above 5,000 feet, cleared RNAV runway 06.
Clear direct trees, cross trees at or above 5,000 feet, cleared RNAV runway 06, Cebu 372.
Philippine 2998, turn right, heading 335.
Turn right, heading 335, Philippine 2998.
Philippine 2998, 4 miles from LL611, turn right, heading 020, maintain 1,700 feet until established. Cleared ILS runway 06.
Turn right, heading 020, 1,700 feet until established. Cleared ILS runway 06, Philippine 2998.
Air Swift 149, leave and Dan heading 330, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 06.
Leave and Dan heading 330. Expect radar vectors for ILS runway 06 Airs with 149.
Cebu 372, contact Manila Tower 118.1.
Over to Tower 118.1 Cebu 372. Have a good afternoon. Manila Tower, Cebu 372, earn a runway 06.
Cebu 372, Manila Tower, continue.
Wilco, Cebu 372.
Manila Tower, Philippine 2998, ILS runway 06.
Philippine 2998, Manila Tower, continue.
Wilco, Philippine 2998.
Airfield 2526, exit left at Echo 1.
Exit left at Echo 1, Airfield 2526.
Cebu 641, runway 06, line up and wait.
Runway 06, line up and wait, Cebu 641.
Cebu 641, Manila Tower, wind 120 at 9 runway 06, cleared for takeoff. Traffic 2 mile final, no delay.
Runway 06 cleared for takeoff, no delay, Cebu 641.
Thank you.
Cebu 789, ready to go, runway 13. Cebu 789, Manila Tower, wind 120 at 9 runway 13, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 13 cleared for takeoff, Cebu 789.
Cebu 641, contact Manila departure 124.4.
Contact Manila departure 124.4, Cebu 641.
Cebu 559, holding short, runway 06. Cebu 559, hold short of 06. Affirmative, hold short of 06, Cebu 559. Surrey 933 heavy, hold position for traffic. I'll call you back.
Hold position, Qatari 933 heavy.
Cebu 789, contact Manila, departure 124.4.
Contact Manila, departure 124.4 Cebu, 789. Manila Tower, airfield 2974, ILS runway 06.
Airfield 2974, Manila Tower, continue.
Roger, airfield 2974.
Cebu 559, runway 06, line up and wait.
Runway 06, line up and wait. Cebu 559.
Qatari 933 Heavy, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Qatari 933 Heavy.
Qatari 933 Heavy, hold position for traffic.
Hold position. Qatari 933 Heavy.
Qatari 933 Heavy, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. Qatari 933 Heavy. Qatari 933 Heavy, ready for departure, runway 06.
Qatari 933 Heavy, number 1 for departure. Hold short of 06.
Roger, hold short of 06 for traffic. Qatari 933 Heavy.
Cebu 114, hold position for traffic. I'll call you back.
Hold position. Cebu 114.
Cebu 559, Manila Tower. Wind 120 and 9er runway 06 cleared for takeoff. Traffic 2 mile final, no delay.
Runway 06 cleared for takeoff. No delay. Cebu 559.
Manila Tower, Air Swift 149, ILS runway 06.
Air Swift 149, Manila Tower, continue.
2000.
Wilco, Air Swift 149.
Cebu 559, contact Manila, departure 124.4.
Contact Manila, departure 124.4 Cebu 559.
$500. $400. $300.
Cebu 372, go around. Fly runway center lane. Maintain 3,000 feet.
Going round. Fly runway center lane. Maintain 3,000 feet. Cebu 372.
Cebu 372, contact Manila. Approach 124.8, talk to you in a minute.
50. 40.
Too low.
30. 20. Retard.
Cebu 372, contact Manila. Manila, approach 124.8, talk to you in a minute. Cebu 372, Manila Tower.
Contact Manila, approach 124.8 Cebu 372.
Ladies and gentlemen, the cabin crew will shortly be leaving their seats to perform safety-related duties. However, we ask that you remain seated until the fasten seatbelt sign has been switched off. Portable electronic devices for messaging, calls, or internet access may now be used. Please make sure you take all your personal belongings with you, checking in the seat pocket, underneath the seat, and in the overhead lockers. Do take care opening the overhead lockers as items may have moved during flight. Smoking is not permitted until you reach a designated smoking area. On behalf of the captain and the crew, it has been our pleasure looking after you today. Our ground crew will help you complete your journey.
Manila, approach, airs with 149. Good afternoon, 400 feet.
Airs with 149, welcome back. Continue.
Continue, airs with 149.
Cebu 372, request taxi to the gate.
Cebu 372, welcome to Ninoy Aquino. Stay parking or advise if need assignment.
Pushback approved, face off west, flying Bulgaria 971.
Cebu 288 at gate 104, request pushback.
Cebu 288, Manila ground. Pushback and engine start approved. Face northeast.
Pushback approved, face northeast, Cebu 288.
Flying Bulgaria 971, taxi for departure.
Flying Bulgaria 971, runway 13 taxi via November 1 Hotel 5.
Runway 13 taxi via November 1 Hotel 5, flying Bulgaria 971. Cebu 288, request taxi to the active.
Flying Bulgaria 971, contact Manila Tower 118.1.
Contact Tower 118.1, flying Bulgaria 971.
Cebu 288, runway 06 taxi via November 5 Golf 14 Delta, Charlie 4 Charlie 5 Charlie 6 Hotel 2.
Runway 06 taxi via November 5 Golf 14 Delta, Charlie 4 Charlie 5 Charlie 6 Hotel 2, Cebu 288.
Philippine 310, at Gate Whiskey 15 request pushback.
Philippine 310, Manila ground, pushback approved, face northwest.
Pushback and engine start approved, face northwest. Philippine 310.
Etihad 423 heavy, hold position for traffic. Hold position, Etihad 423 heavy.
Cebu 615 at ramp 124 left, request pushback.
Cebu 615, Manila ground, pushback approved, face southwest.
Pushback approved, face southwest, Cebu 615.
Cebu 288, hold position for traffic.
Hold position, Cebu 288.
Philippine 310, taxi for departure.
Philippine 310, runway 06, taxi via Golf 9er Charlie 6 Hotel 2.
Runway 06, taxi via Golf 9er Charlie 6 Hotel 2, Philippine 310.
Cebu 615, request taxi to the active.
Cebu 615, runway 13, taxi via November 1 Hotel 5.
Runway 13, taxi via November 1 Hotel 5, Cebu 615.
Cebu 615, contact Manila Tower 118.1.
Contact Tower 118.1, Cebu 615.
Philippine 310, hold position for traffic.
Hold position for traffic, Philippine 310.
Singapore 921 Heavy, Gate 112 request pushback and engine start.
Singapore 921 Heavy, Manila ground, pushback and engine start approved, face southwest.
Pushback approved, face southwest. Singapore 921 Heavy.
Etihad 423 Heavy, continue taxi. Continue taxi, Etihad 423 Heavy. Etihad 423 Heavy, contact Manila Tower 118.1 bye-bye. Contact Tower 118.1 Etihad 423 Heavy. Cebu 288, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Cebu 288.
Philippine 310, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Philippine 310.
Cebu 288, hold position for traffic. I'll call you back.
Hold position, Cebu 288. Singapore 921 Heavy, request taxi to the active.
Singapore 921 Heavy, runway 06 taxi via November 3 November, November 6, Foxtrot X-Ray, Delta 5 Charlie, Charlie 4 Charlie 5 Charlie 6 Hotel 2.
Runway 06 taxi via November 3 November, November 6 Foxtrot X-Ray, Delta 5 Charlie, Charlie 4 Charlie 5 Charlie 6 Hotel 2 Singapore 921 Heavy.
Philippine 310, hold position for traffic. I'll call you back.
Hold position for traffic, Philippine 310.
Passengers will board this time.
Airfield 2988, gate 32 taxi via Charlie 2 Delta 5, hold short runway 13.
Gate 32 via Charlie 2 Delta 5, hold short runway 13, airfield 2988.